I remember. Ooh. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, AmandaEnsing, and today I am bringing you my dewy, no foundation, more natural makeup tutorial. Today's video is sponsored by Smashbox, so a huge shout out to them. I'm super excited to collaborate with them on this video. I've been using their products forever and ever and ever, so I'm super excited that I get to work with them on this video. In today's video, I'm gonna be showing you my go-to look when I don't wanna wear foundation. I don't want something too heavy, too much, but I still wanna look glowy and dewy and presentable. I know not everyone likes foundation. A lot of people don't wear it. So I was like, you know what? I need to do something for my no foundation babes out there. So I did this look today. It is easy and it's very natural and glowy, but you can still dress it up or dress it down. So I hope you enjoy this makeup tutorial. If you are new, welcome. My name is Amanda. Make sure you hit subscribe down below to join my A-team. And if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. I'm gonna start by moisturizing my skin. I'm gonna use a beauty oil. I haven't used any kind of moisturizer this morning yet, so I'm just gonna take a few drops of this on my hand and just rub it into my skin to hydrate my skin. I can't go without some sort of primer. I have to have a primer underneath of my skin. Think of it as priming a wall. You prime a wall before you paint it. You don't just put paint right on a wall. You wanna prime your skin so that your foundation, BB cream, whatever you're using, powder, is gonna last all day and it's gonna look even and flawless. Primer acts as a barrier between your skin and the makeup, so it makes everything even. It gives you an even canvas. So today, I'm gonna use the Smashbox Photo Finish Original Primer. This is actually Smashbox's #1 product. This is the primer that got me into primers. It was the very first primer I used in like 2012, I think it was. I remember getting the little mini size because it was like all I could afford at the time, and I would use it so sparingly because it made my foundation look so flawless. So this is what I'm going to use under my foundation. This is going to smooth out your skin, blur out your pores, and it has a very velvety feel. It's very soft and it just glides on the face, and it makes your foundation look so airbrushed, or again, whatever you're gonna use. This is what it looks like. So I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna warm it up between my fingers and then just press it into the skin. It's very smooth. See how it just like blurred everything out on my face? Even without any foundation, you can see my skin, like my pores, I have larger pores right here, look non-existent. For my base today, I'm just gonna be using a CC cream. This is from Herborian. This is a white CC cream, and then it color corrects to your skin. I like this because it's very lightweight. It's a little bit of coverage, but it gives me a tint to my skin. I'm gonna take a foundation brush. This is a Morphe M439. I'm just gonna apply it straight on the brush and then buff it on to the skin. So you can see like it's actually white. And then I start working it into the face, and you'll see it turn into my skin color. It's a very light coverage, so I'm gonna have to go back and spot conceal any acne, any blemishes. I'm also gonna blend down my neck, and you can still see my actual skin coming through, which is what I like because I'm going for a very light, natural look. So CC creams are just color correctors. They don't add a lot of coverage, so it's not technically a foundation. I like that it adds a wash of color and gives me a little bit of vibrancy to my skin because my skin's pretty flat normally, but it gives me like something, and it looks so natural. I love that. And you don't have to worry about it being streaky or cakey. Like, you really can't mess up when it comes to CC creams. For my concealer, I'm gonna take the LA Girl Pro Conceal. This is in the shade Creamy Beige. The thing I like about this shade in particular is it has a peach undertone, so it's gonna cancel out any darkness under your eyes. Also, it's not that much lighter than my skin tone, so it doesn't look too bright. I don't want a really bright under eye. So I just like to take it kind of like this. And then I'm also gonna put on my eyelids because I have a darkness on my eyelids. And since it's so similar to my skin tone, I can also use it on any blemishes, and it won't look too bright when I blend it out. I literally woke up with this pimple on my nose today, and I'm like, why? Like, no one invited you to the party. I'm gonna take a brush and buff it out. With a brush, it soaks up a little bit of product versus a sponge, but for a natural look, I like that because it covers up my darkness, but it's not super full coverage highlight and conceal. Again, I want some of my actual skin to show through. I'm not going for like a full coverage glam today. My skin was so perfect when I was traveling, and as soon as I got back, it was like, freak out. I'm not gonna bake today. I'm just gonna take some translucent setting powder. This one is from Fenty, and I'm taking another brush, and all I'm gonna do is just pat it underneath of the eyes and anywhere that I applied concealer. For my brows, I want them to live their best messy life today, so I'm going to really quick off camera just fill in the outer tail part and a little bit of the front, and then I will be right back. I'm gonna take the Glossier Boy Brow, and this is the tinted one, and I'm just gonna go over my brows. And we're done with the brows. This is literally the fastest I ever did my brows. All right, next up, I'm gonna take this nude stick pencil for the eyes. This is the Magnetic Luminous Eye Color in the shade Nudity. And all I like to do, I'm just gonna add a little wash of color. I'm gonna take it on my eyelid. It's like a rose gold champagne, but it's not too dark. It's not too pink. It's not too champagne. It's like the perfect just little pop on your eyelid. And it makes your eyelids look a little glossy, which I like. And you can use your finger. You can use a brush. I'm going to take a little brush. All I'm going to do is just press it into the skin just to make sure it sets, because I'm not going to set it with a powder. These will dry down to a matte finish, like an eyeshadow powder finish. So you don't have to set them. So see how it adds like a little bit, but it's like, does she have eyeshadow on? Does she not? I love it. I'm gonna take a nude stick, blur stick as well. This is like a little contour cream stick. I'm not gonna use any powders on my skin because I want it to be more bronzy, dewy. So I'm just gonna add this, the cheekbones, right here, down my nose a little bit, under the lip, and then right here. Again, this is another step. If you want, you could use your fingers or your hands if you're in a hurry. That's the cool thing about cream products, is you can blend them into the skin very easily. Just make sure your hands are clean, because if not, you'll probably break out. And I know some people don't like to use their hands, so just throwing that out there in case you want to. Sticking with the creams, I'm also gonna use a cream blush. This is a blush called Sunkissed, and it's also a cream stick blush. It looks like this. I love adding cream blushes because it just looks so natural, and it adds this beautiful rosy flush to the skin. So I'm gonna add it just right here on my cheeks. And then again, taking my foundation brush, I'm gonna press it into the skin. And I'm bringing it pretty far in, like to the apples of my cheeks. You can also bring the excess in like towards the nose, or add some on the nose. It gives you like this really beautiful blushed sunburnt look, which I love to do if you've watched any of my other videos. And you see how my skin is very dewy, it's still glowing because we're not using a lot of powders today. Because I can never glow too much, I'm still gonna highlight on top of this. Of course, I'm gonna take this Lorac highlight in the shade Gilded Lily. It looks like this. And I'm gonna take a fan brush. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to dip my fan brush in here, and then I'm going to take a facial mist. This is from Versali, and I'm gonna spray the brush. Then I'm just going to hit the high points of the cheeks, get a little natural glow going on. I'm also gonna put a little bit on my chin, on my cupid's bow, go down my nose. I've also been highlighting right above the brow lately, like right here. In the light, it just like catches and your whole face just glows. So pretty, I love it. I'm also gonna go right on the brow bone. To highlight that, I'm just taking a smaller brush. And then I'm also gonna hit the inner corners of the eyes to brighten them up. And then just a little bit on the center of the lid. Now I'm gonna curl my lashes. The face is pretty much done. I'm gonna curl my lashes and add some mascara. Now you can leave it at mascara, or you can do falsies. If I'm in a hurry, I just do mascara. I'm using the Smashbox Full Exposure, I can't say it, Full Exposure Mascara. And this gives you a really natural lift, makes your lashes look like really fluffy. My lashes are a little non-existent because I just got my lash extensions out. I don't hate it, but like I wanna add falsies because I love falsies. I'm gonna add these lashes. I can't remember what they are for the life of me because they're in my little lash organizer. They're very wispy and more natural compared to what I usually wear, so they're just gonna add a little bit of volume. I feel like once you have lash extensions, it's so hard to not add lashes because you're so used to having beautiful fluffy lashes. So I'm gonna pop these on. Okay, you've got to admit these are more natural compared to what I usually wear. I love them though. They add just like a little pop. All right, now I'm gonna pop on some lower lash mascara and make these little guys pop, or what I have. Can you do lower lash extensions? Wow, my lower lashes actually look good today. They usually are like non-existent. I'm gonna start saying they always look bad, because when I say they look bad, they're like, we're gonna show you today. You can wear any lip color with this look, from a red to a nude to gloss to matte, anything you want. It really depends on your vibes, your mood, what you have feeling for the day. I'm gonna do gloss today because that has been one of my go-tos lately. So I'm gonna start with a lip pencil. This is Morphe Love Bite, and I'm just going to line and define my lips. For my gloss, I'm gonna use the Fenty lip gloss. Going back to the rose gold mist, I'm going to spray this all over my skin. and we are complete. All right, you guys, so this is the final look. I hope you enjoyed this quick, natural makeup tutorial. Make sure you check the description bar down below for every product I use, including the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. If you haven't already, make sure to give the video a big thumbs up for more makeup tutorials, and don't forget to hit subscribe down below and turn those post notifications on. It's a little bell so you never miss a brand new video. As always, you guys can leave me any video requests down in the comments. I love you so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.